Morning, everybody. Tuesday, 23rd of August, and another week gone. So here we go again. So over the 6 months now, week 27 today, which is let me have a look, is 189 days post-op. I say every time, but where does the time go? Absolutely mental. So how's everybody doing? I hope everyone's good. Any problems or or issues or questions, as always, drop me a message. Always here. Excuse me, not long had my breakfast. Yeah, get in contact, reach out. I'm here for everybody. Once again, a massive thank you to everyone who jumped on live on Sunday. Yeah, it's great. The lives are going so well. People are loving them. Yeah, and a massive thanks. I know he was only on very briefly, but then he is on holiday, bless him. My mate Andy. I'll leave his details here. If you're not following Andy, give him a follow. He come on live from Italy. He was on for about 15 minutes with us. We were talking about like food and stuff out there, and like because it's very traditional out there, like eating in Italy. Big meals and lots of different courses of foods and stuff like that. Yeah, so he's had to explain to different restaurants and stuff, and even to his family and that, like why he can only have sort of small portions and stuff like that. But everybody's been really accommodating for him and stuff out there, so it's all good. But yeah, it just shows that you still have to sort of get out there as to why some people find it maybe a little bit insulting. They've served your food up and you've only eaten a little bit of it. So yeah, it's good to put everybody in the loop. So everyone sort of understands like what's going on and where you're coming from and things like that. I actually went and had an unscheduled swim again this morning. I did it on Sunday as well. I went and had a swim on Sunday morning. Yeah, I mean, I did say originally that I'd probably end up in the pool every day of the week. So yeah, I mean, I've already, what I would normally do Monday, Wednesday and Friday, I've already done, and it's only Tuesday, so I'm booked in again for tomorrow. I'm booked in again for Friday. I should probably end up going swimming again Thursday. And I've even thought I might even go and get back in the pool again today at some point. But just because I love swimming in general, it's peaceful in there. It's just I just get in my little zone and do it. Yeah, and I'm definitely taking some shape on the shoulders and stuff. Definitely getting a bit more sort of definition across my shoulders and my arms and stuff. I can feel all my bones starting to sort of come out in here and stuff like that. I've still got my little bit of turkey chin. I can never ever see that disappearing. It's still there, still hanging around from day dot. But listen, it's all part of my trophy. All my loose skin, wherever it's going to be, that's how I'm going to use it. It's definitely going to be my little trophy. I have to say, I was mega pleased with Way last Friday. If any of you have watched the video, my Way Day video, said to Mandy on the Thursday, what do you reckon? And she said £6. We always have a little sort of little bet, not a bet with money, but we always sort of give a little prediction. I said £4 because after the £5 the 2 weeks before, I thought maybe it'd come to that point where I was going to start to find a bit of a balance and slow down a bit. So when it was £9 again, that is just incredible. Took me to a total of 11 stone in literally just over 6 months. So yeah, I mean, I knew I'd lose weight, but that is just some serious progress. And yeah, thanks again to Miss Chang, my surgeon at King's College Hospital in London, who has literally given me a new life. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm in love with my sleeve. So anybody who's watching this, who's considering surgery or who's got any doubts about surgery and stuff like that, as I always say, here's my disclaimer. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional, anything like that. I I can only give advice as to my process, my journey, however you want to call it, as how well it's gone. As always, any questions, get in contact. I can give you the best advice I can from my personal experiences. But yeah, massive thanks to my team for giving me a new life. Incredibly, I'm up to 930 odd followers now on my Instagram, which is just like, it's mind blowing. So yeah, I mean, I don't suppose it's going to be much longer before I hit 1,000. I'm probably picking up on average, I'm probably picking up on average 20 a day, something like that, new followers. I just get so many, literally every time I click on Instagram, I've got requests to follow and stuff. So thanks guys, thanks for all that. We're pushing on to the 1,000, which is amazing. So the food's been all good again. Obviously my weekly food vlog's on for last week's food, if anyone's interested in that. There is some people who love watching the food vlogs. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I didn't know whether to keep them going or not, but I've been asked to keep them going, so I will keep them going. Obviously I'm already into a couple of days of vlogging for this week's food. I know it's very repetitive, but as I've said before, I know the foods that work, I know the foods that give me what I need. The foods I'm eating are obviously doing the right things for my body. So as repetitive as the food is on a weekly basis, they're the foods that my body wants and my body is feeding off of really well. So yeah, I will keep the vlogs going for now, the food vlogs. But yeah, food's been okay this week, as normal. Also, I seem to have gone a little bit deaf in my left ear at the moment. I'm not quite sure what's gone on now. I don't know, I think I had a bit of water in my ear yesterday and I got cotton bud and I went in and yeah, I don't know whether I've pushed a bit of wax into my ear or something like that. So yeah, I'm a little bit mutton in the old left ear at the minute. So there's something else I'm going to have to keep an eye on, but or keep an ear on if you want to be a bit of a comedian about it. But yeah, I'll listen out for any problems with that one. So yeah, I'll keep you posted. So we're taking the grandkids up to their stepdad's mum's tomorrow. So their stepnan up in Baldock in Hertfordshire. Me and Mandy are taking the kids up there. Yeah, and we know Lynn and Rich really well. So we're going to spend a day up there. They're on their farm. They've got a beautiful place up there. So yeah, that's a little trip out tomorrow. We're going to take the kids up there. The kids are staying up there till Sunday, and Lynn and Rich are going to bring them home, because they're all back to school late next week. So young Ted starts up in secondary school. Josie goes up another year in her junior school. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to a little trip out tomorrow. Hopefully the weather's not too bad. So that'll be nice. If any of you watched the video I did with my pictures, my comparison pictures from surgery day up until I think it was Sunday, the pictures were done. Yeah, I'm down into 2XL shirts now. I've got another 2XL shirt on today. They are slightly snug around the belly area, but I'm not wearing shirts that are hanging off me anymore. I've got lots of new shirts that I've purchased, 2XL shirts. So yeah, it's time that they all come out the drawer and the wardrobe and they started coming on my body. We've got a 70th for my father-in-law coming up next month as well. So I'm gonna, because I've not worn jeans for a long time. I've always been very cautious about wearing jeans because I still wear my trousers around my belly and not around my waist. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm going to go and get myself some new jeans to wear to this do, or some trousers or whatever I find, maybe some cargos or something. But we'll have a look. So it'll be interesting to see what waist size I am, because I think the last time I bought a pair of trousers, disgustingly, they were around a 60-inch waist. I think I bought last time. As I say, I never wear them around my waist. I always wear my trousers around my belly, so it's always going to be a bit bigger. But it's how you feel comfortable, isn't it? When you're bigger, you know, I didn't want to wear stuff around my waist and have me gutting and over the top, so I always tuck my belly away. But yeah, something else I'll keep you posted on once I've been out and bought some new strides. Obviously, there's going to be live again Sunday, 7 o'clock, Instagram. Enjoying doing the lives. I must admit, I'm really enjoying it. It's not all weight loss surgery talk. We do go through a lot of Q&A with different questions that people throw in and stuff like that. I get all my regulars. I like to know how everybody's been getting on, so we get everyone to sort of communicate as how their week's been, how they've been getting on food, health-wise and stuff like that, weight loss-wise. But we do throw in a nice bit of banter. We do talk about other subjects and stuff like that. All different topics are welcome. All newcomers are welcome. You don't have to. I've had a couple of people message me after last week's live and say that they've been watching for weeks, but they're a little bit shy as to sort of getting involved and stuff like that. That's perfectly fine. If you're listening, if you're taking anything from it, that is just fantastic. So yeah, please. Sunday night, 7 p.m. I'll put the details on Instagram. I'll do a little advert for it, as I always do. It'll be on my page, so you'll get notified if you following me that I'm going live, because I'll always schedule one. So you'll get a notification, and yeah, come and join the conversation. It'd be nice to have a co-host in this week. I don't know if anyone's interested. I may ask a couple of people if they want to come in, but please feel free to contact me. Drop me a message if you'd like to come on as a co-host. Interestingly, there's a new girl I'm following who has actually been in contact. My stepdaughter was following her quite a while ago, and I remember her telling me ages ago about a girl she was following who'd had weight loss surgery. I can't quite remember her name, but she started following me yesterday, but I've messaged her and I've asked her if she'd like to come on as a co-host as well. She did message my daughter and said it would be amazing if she did. I know she's over a year out, I think, so she's twice as far out as me, which is always good. It's always nice to have people who are even further down the line, because then I can take a lot of information from that. As much as I love giving you guys information, it's a learning process all the way. I don't think it ever stops. So for me, having people who are further down the line as well is also fantastic. So yeah, as I say, if anyone's interested, drop me a message, and yeah, we'll get it sorted. As always, as I say, and I always say, any questions, please feel free. I've already put the disclaimer in on this video, but yeah, another disclaimer. I can only give you guidance as to how my process has been, what's worked for me, not necessarily saying it will work for you. There's so many different ways of going. Everyone, as I said, find your own path. It's nice to have guidance. It's amazing having guidance. I'm here for everybody. As I've always said, if I can help one person, that's just amazing to me. But I'm getting so many questions now. It's almost becoming a full-time job, which is amazing. So yeah, please give me a contact. Anyone starting out, post-op, looking for any sort of protein shakes and stuff like that, I'm going to give a little plug out to my favourite brand. So these are what I use. I think most people know what I use anyway. I'm not saying they're for everybody. Some people don't like them. Some people find other brands better. I've used Fuel products from day one. I get regular contact with Jason Kerr, who's the co-founder of Fuel. He knows how much I love his brand. I love all their products. I use their granolas, I use their porridges, I use their protein shakes, I use their muffins. I'm still on the lookout for the cookies. I've still not found the cookies yet. You can get them on Amazon. You can buy all their products on Amazon and that. So I'm not sponsored by Fuel or anything like that, but I'm just putting out there that they're a good product. They work for me. Some people say about high sugar content and stuff like that, but listen, you're not consuming tons of sugar a day. So any little bit of sugar that you are consuming through whatever different protein stuff you're having, your body still needs a certain amount of carbs and stuff like that. Raina would probably disagree with me, but Raina's on a different path to me, and she's doing amazing. So this is what I'm saying. Everyone finds their own road or anything, but yeah, any good. For me, Fuel 10K is the way to go. So everybody, stay focused, stay positive, stay on track, and I'll catch you all on the next video. Take care, guys and gals.